I think the One Piece live action works so well is because, one, it's more of a investment project, and two, the people that are fans of the show and that created the show have majority control, as compared to the other live actions like, unfortunately, Dragon Ball, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Cowboy Bebop, and Death Note. It just felt more of a cash grab, or the people that were fans or that were creators left halfway into the project. So now we just got to deal with the things that are left and just do whatever that sounds good or comes off as mainstream. But this one, it's a crazy ecosystem now. People are getting more involved. This is more of a journey. I like to think that what One Piece is doing is somewhat of the Marvel effect, the MCU effect, meaning that they create movies or series that puts you on a journey where you want to be a part of it and you actually want to see the ending of what that story is. It could be a good ending, bad ending, but you want to be a part of this journey. And funny enough, this show is all about adventures, being on a journey in of itself. So Oda was like, you know what? Let's expand our demographic, because we already got people to watch the anime. People are definitely loving the manga. Now it's time to show the rest of the world that this is a story that they can enjoy on any medium, whether if that's written in a book, watching it as like a cartoon, or actually watching it as like a live action with real people. Since you and I both know, as anime fans of One Piece or manga fans of One Piece, this wasn't for us. This is for people that think anime can't be taken seriously, people that aren't fans of One Piece, or that don't want to consider even watching shows like this. So when you take the concept of turning an anime into live action, that's that demographic where you're trying to get and attract. And if you could attract those people, that opens up new opportunities to the ecosystem and fandom. So now it's like we're having people be more creative and involved in the process of telling the story about political affairs, chasing your dreams, embodiment of will. So seeing how the story unfolds, sure, some people might argue, oh, they're rushing too much. They might take out certain things, or it's not meeting one-to-one, but we don't care about that stuff. If we want to see one-to-one, we'll read the manga, we'll watch the anime, right? This is something that should be told differently because we care about the newer audience. Obviously, there are certain elements where, as an OG fan, I'll love and admire, but I'm looking at this through the lens of, if I never watched One Piece, is this the show that's going to motivate me to actually watch it? Since looking back at Death Note, the live action, Cowboy Bebop, I wasn't really inspired to watch those series again because of the live action, right? So if you can't really solve that problem, then I think you failed when it comes to developing a live action series. I should be motivated to either read the manga or watch the anime after this series. Just like how Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, they've created such a great story through live action that people are more inspired to read the books of those series. So I really like how they took the turn for making it more serious and nerfing Luffy. Like, a lot of fans really hate that Luffy got nerfed because, oh, that's not how he is. He always just does things instinctually. But looking how fast Luffy was beating characters that were 10 times stronger than him just didn't seem realistic. And this is what this show kind of off, more of a relatable, realistic sense, but still keeping the vibe of adventures, fun, and voyaging. So definitely shout out to Oda, Netflix, Toei Animation, the director of the One Piece live action, because you guys are creating something that is essentially the blueprint for future live action series. Because now people are talking about Solo Leveling, Naruto, and I think Demon Slayer. Now those are great stories in and of itself. So the only issue now is how much investment are they willing to do, and are they going to get the right people involved and give them that creative freedom? Because if you don't do that, you're gonna get shit like Spider-Man 3. even though I love Spider-Man 3, the director of that movie said he hated Venom. And because of that, it didn't live up to par of like Venom actually was. So that's very important when you work on a project. It has to be with people that give a shit about the work that they're doing, or else the product is not going to be a fit for the market. So comment down below what you guys think.